the channel. So today we are diving into a super useful concept of Vue 3 that is provide and inject. So basically this is one simple property of Vue 3. So trust me, by the end of this video you will know exactly how to use them in Vue.js projects. So let's jump right in. So imagine you are the head of big family at a dinner table. So you have got a huge platter of food, but rather than serving each person individually, you place the platter in the middle and let everyone help themselves. In this analogy, you as the head are the provide and your family members are the inject the food. That's your data. So in Vue 3, provide and inject work as the same way. So a parent component provide data and any of its child component can inject or access that data directly. So without needing to pass it down through props at every level, it's great way to share data globally across deeply nested component without the hassle of drilling. So all that, let's see how this work in code. For in our example, currently what we are doing, this is parent component, so we are sending data using props to this item, then from here we are sending data to um, that child data. So if we want to do item is child of this one, so here we are sending like from props we are passing from home to to-do list, then to-do list to to-do. Instead of this we can directly pass data from home to to-do item or any child if a child exists. So here we'll understand this by passing data to do's data from home to to-do list using that provide and inject instead of props. So here we implement that logic. So here what we will do, instead of props, where is props, oh sorry, instead of here sending this data, here we will define one provide. So provide syntax is basically it will be method because we are returning data from here. Return to do's. Okay, in to do's we'll pass this dot to do. Here in to do list, instead of props, now we'll inject to do's. So from here we are providing that data, here we are injecting. So now we'll check it's working or not. So currently if we check Vue dev tool, we are sending provide from, so here array is empty. Why? Because in Vue it's provided is defined before mounted and created. So initially before mounted, when data is created, that array to do's value was empty array, so it is taking that empty array value here. Here we are defining in data empty array, so or we are assigning data in mounted, so it will take empty array. So make it reactive, will provide this data as a function. So if something will update, it will work as a getter setter function. So if something will update here data, that will goes to to-do list. So now we are sending it as a function. So here if you check in console, console here Vue dev tool, so here providing where function, here it come as a function. in inject with. So instead of using to do's as a to do's, we'll use as a function. Okay, to do's we are using how many places? Two only. Okay, now now that data is coming, like reactive data is coming. So this is the concept of provide and inject. So using this we can pass data to any children. If you want this data inside to do item, we are providing from home, and to do item is grandchild of this component. So here also we can get that data. So basically we'll inject to do's. So we are returning as a function. So here like any place we want to, let's say in mounted, I want to console that value, console dot log this dot to do's. We are returning as a function, so we'll write this as a function. It will do something injected value. Now we'll check it's coming to grandchild or not. If you console, it's coming. Why 3 times it's coming? Because this component is re-rendering 3 times, because in to-do list we are calling this, or we are returning this as a method. So method will call every time if component re-render, or inside mounted we are calling now. So if component re-render, mounted will be called every times. Okay, so that's it. So I think by this lecture you will be able to understand the uh, concept of provide and inject. So basically you can easily share data between components, making your code cleaner and your life easier, especially in larger project. To If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you. We'll meet in next lecture.